Hello, my good friends. Just running around today, picking up a bunch of stuff. I dropped off stuff too at the lodge. Bit of stuff in here for lodge, and I picked up socks for baby in here. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna get into Michael J. Fox. Okay, I was looking at some numbers on the Parkinson's, and when I'm not sure, like probably lots of people have done this, where you'll look up some video possibly on YouTube, and then you run into some other one, and you look at it as a different one, and the one thing you were looking up is nowhere near what you looked up when you're finished. Okay, this is one of these. Okay, this I probably wouldn't even be making this video on Michael J. Like this one guy, his name's Grant. Okay, that's the last name. He used to play basketball. Emphasis on used to. That's because he got diagnosed with Parkinson's. Well, there goes his basketball career. Not doing that anymore. Okay, see these two guys here? You're very familiar with him and him. These two guys, awesome Canucks. Michael J. Okay, when he started the foundation, they were saying he's raised something like 650 or close to 700 million. A whole bunch of people are jumping in on this. Ryan Reynolds, no exception. His case, his dad has it. The interviewer on the Today Show, his dad has it too. And they got talking to a whole bunch of people from all walks of life. Okay, back to the case of Grant, the basketball guy. Okay, this burned my booty, something bad. He was saying, oh yeah, things were happening all at once. He said, yeah, I got diagnosed with this, and his basketball career that was done, and the wife left him at the same time. I'm like, really? That's the part that really got me. I'm like, what kind of a spare does that? I mentioned that to my sister. She says, well, there's probably some other issues going on. I said, really? It's kind of coincidental, don't you think? And I said, so, I made in this video I saw on YouTube, and I read that, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 comments, and not one of them mentioned Grant's wife. I did. And it says, you know, in Tracy Pollan, Michael J's wife, I mentioned in a comment, I said, really? I said, so Grant's wife is saying Tracy Pollan is a way better person than her, because she didn't bail out like Grant's wife did. I'm like, oh my God, I was feeling bad for the guy. And hopefully, and you know, he's not done. He's, you know, I look at that guy and I go, he can do something else. Much like the pharmacist guy they talked to in the same video. Here he is. He's diagnosed, and he's helping these guys work on a cure, being a pharmacist. And a bunch of other people, a whole bunch of people jumping in on this, lots. And Michael J. He was saying, and I was telling my sister this morning, doctors told him after he was diagnosed 10 years from now, from that time, that he would be like basically an invalid. He wouldn't be able to do anything. No, far from it. And he's my age, and he's playing guitar, hockey. I've seen him golf. His swing is a little erratic, but right down the middle. And in this video, they show him with Bill Murray. Bill Murray's got a pretty good swing. Like that looks like professional to me. And but Michael J. Oh, just see him golf, and I'm like, there's a lot of people who could. That's the Canuck in him right there. Ryan Reynolds, the other awesome Canuck, and it must be killing him. Watching his dad go to this, and oh my God. Oh well, okay, yeah. And then it says my sister. There's some numbers. This other video, I saw like 5 or 6 on this, and one of them was the Australian video. and they said there's 30 people a day diagnosed with Parkinson's in Aussie. 30 a day. That's a lot. And my sister said, well, the number's probably higher here. And I said, you would hope not. But if it is, it's because there's bigger population. So America must have like hundreds a day. Oh my God! And the number is just like unreal. But yeah, I wouldn't have been talking about this. Like if Grant didn't mention his wife left him at the same time this is going, I wouldn't be even talking about this. Not likely anyway. But oh yeah. So and Michael J. He's not really doing like a whole lot of like movies. He might be doing like Stuart Little. He did like I don't know how many of those, 3 or 4. He's doing TV. Oh yeah, they said, oh yeah, your work is going to be pretty much done. No, he's not done working. Awesome. And wow. Well, anyway, yeah, okay. That's my take on Michael J. Oh yeah, and he rocks, and so do you guys.